Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here sitting down. Don't mind my crazy double hoop, like two different size hoops. I think I'm just gonna put the smaller ones in the meantime. It is St. Patrick's Day. Yard work yesterday and I ended up taking a Zyrtec, and I'm just gonna talk as I'm going along, but I took Zyrtec and Flonase, and in a matter of a few hours, like, I was able to complete what I needed to do outside, but then afterwards, like, as soon as I came inside of the house, it was like I could not keep my body together. If you guys understand what I'm saying, like, I couldn't hold it up. I completely knocked out on the couch. I'm using this for my eyebrows. This is something that I really enjoyed while I was in Colombia. It works really nicely. And I'm gonna go in with my Tartelette in Bloom Flower Child and Smarty Pants. It's a very light beige and like a neutral color nude, I guess you could call it. I'm gonna mix those two, and that's gonna be my transition shade. But it's St. Patrick's Day, therefore I am going to be wearing green. It's also my wife and I's day that we met. So it's our anniversary, and it's literally our 11th year anniversary. So I always try to do something fun on this day. I can tell you guys which one I'm using. It's the Urban Decay. I think it's, Eden. But I also have this gorgeous YSL. I think I'm going to start with this color right here. So Jen and I met we met 11 years ago today. I was on vacation from work, and my friends and I decided to go to a bar in Rhode Island, or actually in Providence, Rhode Island, that's called South Street. At that bar, Danielle, Wendy, and Diana. And we started drinking, you know, whatever, having a good time. Yeah. So we started drinking at 2 o'clock. I don't know. I go back to the house because my best friend Wendy and I were roommates at the time. And I had already told my guy friends for us to meet somewhere. I don't know. It was 11 years ago. So one of my really good guy friends, Wilson, we make it to the, so we leave my apartment and we go to my best friend Diana's house. Sister Lorena, she ends up making Erin Go Braless. That's exactly what she called it. I know that the name is Erin Go Bra, but she made that drink, and those things were like extremely freaking strong. So we're having drinks, you know, whatever. Then I decide, I'm like, okay, we got to make it to the club, because this club, which was a Latin club, had recently opened up, and we knew it was our first time going there. And we knew that if we didn't get there on time, we weren't going to be able to get in. So we're all there. We're having a good time. I'd been single now during that time when I met Jen. I think it was for like 3 years. And Jen, obviously, straight Latin club. She's Portuguese, and she's from Massachusetts. I grew up in Rhode Island. So here I am walking out at the end of the night, like drunk out of my mind. And I walk by this beautiful chick with spiky hair, and I literally just yell, "Hey, sexy." My drunken self. My friend Wilson was literally like our arms were locked, but they were locked because he was trying to hold me up. So I walk past Jen and I'm like, "Hey, sexy." And she's like, "Hey." So we have like a good distance from one another, and we're freaking talking to each other via sign language, because I know she couldn't hear me and I couldn't hear her, but some way, somehow, we understood what we were saying. And I walked up to her and I shook Amirialis, and I blurred out my phone number. Next day, didn't even remember that any of that had happened until I got a text message from her. And yeah, the rest is pretty much history. So that's my little story on how I met Jen. Sea Worship color, green color. that I just applied. And now I'm going in with my Urban Decay Secret Service. I'm going to darken up the crease. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish doing my face and I'm just gonna speed you guys through this. I wanna listen to some music. I need to close the curtains and turn up some light. So hopefully you guys understand. I think I was done with the story time, but talk to you soon. Let me know your story time, how you met your significant other, and if you guys like this video. All right, if you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. So here I am jamming out to my music, and I am continuing to blend several colors off the Tartelette in Bloom, some of the dark chocolates like Sweetheart, Rebel, and Leader. I think I added a little bit of Activist, and the Urban Decay Secret Service. Now, one of my favorite primers that I'm applying right now before my foundation is the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer, which has some coconut water in there. And I just really love how this one works on my skin. Then, of course, reapplying. So I had already added some Burt's Bees chapstick, and then I go back in with my Too Faced lip injection, which is practically done, but it's one of my favorite plumping lip products out in the market. And as you could tell, I'm still jamming here. I love music. I just always love to dance. So no matter what song it is, it just makes me so happy. It changes my mood, everything. So that day I was getting ready to go out, and of course I was like live doing everything. So here I go. I have one of my favorite sprays, which is the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. That one is in the coconut scent. I apply some over my skin and over my beauty blender. And then I am testing out the Marc Jacobs Shameless foundation. I actually got this for free by influencer, and I seriously like it. The shade that I'm using on myself, I was between Y390, and the one that I'm actually applying is Tan Y400. And because I just came back from vacation, this color matches me perfectly. You do have to use a lot in order for it to show, because to me, I find it to be very lightweight. You don't feel it on your skin after applying, but it is a little bit like a tinted moisturizer in my opinion. As you could tell, I'm just kind of like trying to figure out like where it is, but it seeps very, very nicely into your skin. And I think that the best way to apply it is with a beauty sponge. Whichever one you decide to use is fine. I personally prefer the Beauty Blender brand, but there you are. You can totally tell the difference right there. As I'm applying it, I added a lot more to my beauty sponge, and it just shows a lot better. You do have to be careful and make sure that you set it, but overall, I am liking the foundation. I think I can compare it to the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. Very lightweight, and it's easy to build as well, but you do have to apply a lot. So you can see I'm applying it everywhere, including my chin area, which I really wish that I would have never dragged my foundation to where my chin area is, closest to the neck area, because I have so many marks there because of it. All right, so now we're moving on to the eyes, and this right here is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector, which I've had it for a while, and I really love this. A little bit goes a very long way. You can tell a big difference. I don't even have concealer on, and it already made a huge difference under there. It's nice and brightening. So I like that. If you haven't tried it, stop at your closest Sephora and try it. Now, this is my favorite, absolute favorite concealer, and it is my Maybelline Age Rewind. I think it's in the color medium, if I'm not mistaken, but I already have a backup here. They have different ones, different colors. Yep, it's in the color medium. And then I have my L.A Girl Pro Concealer in beautiful bronze, and that's how I'm going to be contouring. I actually have an amazing way. If you have oily skin or if you're going away on vacation, please let me know, and I can show you what I used while I was in Colombia, in Cartagena, in Barranquilla. I was there for 2 weeks, and I have this heat-proof foundation, concealer, like beauty regimen that I used while I was there, and it worked perfectly. And I can tell you, I can get a video up for you guys if you personally request it. So here I am. I let that concealer actually sit for a little bit in order for it to show. It's not that it wouldn't show, but it's just a technique that I've been using. I let it sit for a little while, and it works a little bit better, or I've seen a difference. Then here I am blending out the contour. I did notice that as I was blending certain parts, I think you could probably see my face. Oh, there you go. I'm a little frustrated, like what is happening? But I did notice that the foundation did break up a little bit while I was blending the concealer in certain areas. So I did fix that, and then I'm applying right now my favorite powder, oh my god, of all time. Actually, not of all time, because I do like the Flower Beauty that you can find at Walmart. But this is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Setting Powder, and I love this stuff. I don't know if it's the scent. I just think it's so finely milled that it works perfect. Absolutely love how this loose powder works on me. So if you haven't tried it, check it out. It smells delicious and very yummy. So here I am removing any excess powder that I may have. And if you hear any snoring, it's not me. I promise. It's my oldest son, Ernie. All right, so now I'm going over the contour areas with Sephora's matte powder foundation in number 48, which is Golden Almond. Use a very little bit of that. I really like this product here. And then here I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder bronzer in the color Cappuccino. Also really brand new product, and I'm really enjoying that one there. I really am enjoying this bronzer. All right, then I have MAC blush in Peaches. My MAC little brush there. All right, guys, so this is my finished look for St. Patrick's Day. Don't mind the bun. Messy bun, don't care. But yeah, hopefully you guys liked the video. I ended up getting a phone call, and I wasn't able to finish recording because I actually am enjoying recording the videos right now on my phone. I should be this way. I don't know why I was recording that way. But regardless, yeah, that's one of my favorite little nooks, and my little girl, Chloe. Her name is Chloe. Isn't she adorable? And yeah, my allergies are still acting up. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to either take some Flonase or some allergy pills. Look at my eyes. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Let me know what your thoughts are, if I should have done something differently. Don't forget to also subscribe and leave a comment below. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Sin ningún apuro. Quiero respirar tu cuerpo despacito.